Hello YouTube. I guess I'm not gonna film myself. I'm gonna spit just the time on the speedometer on my car. So I just watched the movie Mod with Matthew McConaughey, and Reese Witherspoon. Sorry, I know I pronounced both of their names incorrectly, and probably the movie itself incorrectly. The movie Mod, M-U-D. It's written and directed by Jeff Nichols, who has done. Let me take a shot of myself now. Who has done Take Shelter with Michael Shannon, who is actually in this film too, which I'm assuming this is the guy he likes to work with, because his first film, also Shotgun Stories, was the same thing. His main role was Michael Shannon again, which actually I'm gonna post a review for is there a cop behind me, for Shotgun Stories itself, because I was curious about it. I had seen Take Shelter and I liked that film, and Mod now. So I gotta go. So Mod also was with Michael Shannon with the smaller part, but he was good in it. And first things first, the storyline. The story is just it's a love story basically. The concept of the film is a love story. And I don't like to give away a lot about the story. I just say the basic thing, and I don't even try to talk about the characters, because again, I feel like sometimes you might give away, spoilers, that kind of thing. So, but a story is a love story, and an adult love story and a teenage love story basically. So you have these two stories going on at the same time, and there's this young kid, trying to help someone because of love, basically. I know it might sound like sappy and maybe not interesting, but it is, because it's being told really realistically. It's a real world. It's not anything fiction. It's a fictional story, but the characters are real. The stories are real. The places are real. Especially that it's happening in this small town, and I have lived in a small town, and I could just feel it. And I think one of the reasons is because of the cinematography of it. The cinematography of it is really good. It's been shot well. Maybe they could use, maybe not. It's more of landscapes, shots, more wide shot, but maybe that would, defeat the purpose of the whole film. But there are some beautiful shots in it, and you cannot ignore them. And sometimes you might be like, why is it there? But because it needs to be there to create that atmosphere that small town has it, and the feeling. The feeling, yeah, exactly. It's just about it. It is a kind of emotional film, so you have to have these kind of shots to create feelings and emotions. And part of it, the other part comes from the performances, these emotions, and just want to look at my speed so I don't get any more speed tickets. And the performances, everybody has done well. Matthew McConaughey. I'm just afraid he just keeps doing redneck accent for rest of or souther accents for rest of his life. I mean, I know he's from Texas, and he can do it just well. But I wonder for Christopher Nolan, what kind of accent he has to do, or what kind of even language. If it's a futuristic film, I wonder if the grammar would be a little bit different. I know they try to avoid that, so the audience won't be confused, and especially from the feedback probably they have seen from Cloud Atlas, they probably avoid it. But I'm sure they're gonna have some full caps in it. Anyway, not talking about that. Talking about Maud. Back to the subject. And I'm glad. And Reese, she had a really small role, so I'm glad, because I just don't like her, honestly. I mean, and she was fine here, honestly. I cannot complain about it, but maybe because she had a small role, so maybe, you know, maybe that was it. So it was good enough. And I don't know, people find her attractive. I feel like she's okay. I'm not saying she's ugly or anything or bad looking, not at all. But I'm just maybe she's not my type. And probably some of you call you're a loser. So whatever. Maybe I am. Pull up. And red light. So the music, then the other thing, but the score. The music is not bad. You know, I'm not even a country fan, but I feel like it, whatever they use, or they it just fit fine. The music definitely fit fine in the movie, and they you know, I wasn't like, oh my god, I cannot listen to this song, or I can, this definitely doesn't fit the film, fit the scene, or fit the sequence, or the whole film. Definitely, you know. They chose it correctly. They did the right choices, decisions. And I feel like the pasting was just a problem. I feel like, but on the other hand, if I'm afraid if they wouldn't do it like that, I feel like the beginning just, you know, went slow. But I feel like they did that so just they could set up the characters. Dude, you watch out, you shouldn't skate in the middle of the road. I hope he doesn't get hit. Anyway. Is he gonna rob me? Nope. He's just having fun. Maybe I should film him. Anyway. The third act is awesome. Honestly, this guy knows how to write third acts. Like, and I'm like looking back to Take Shelter. That movie also had a awesome third act. And the other thing I'm like, you know, I'm finding out, it just came to mind, like, he uses actors from Boardwalk Empire, so I think he's a big fan of that show, you know, because for Take Shelter he also used an actor from that show. And so overall I liked the film. I would give it 8.5 out of 10. And the funny part is most of the people are going to watch Iron Man 3, but I went to Mod after getting laid off from work. Today was my last day, and the best thing to do, go to see a movie, and which was fine. So I hope you enjoyed my shitty accent and my review. And well, I guess one thing left was the direction. Was the direction fine? Yes, absolutely. It was directable. Was it framed well? It was done well. You cannot say it wasn't something. Jesus, this light is not gonna get green. But as I said, I feel like just the pasting was slow, and that's why kind of lacking. But the third act was perfect. The action were fine. The characters were written fine. Seriously, there are so many lovable characters in this film that you connect with them all. Maybe it's the reason that it was shot. Maybe it's the reason that it was shot or pasted or edited slowly. You know, so you would invest in them. It was a great film. I would definitely buy it from Blu-ray. You know, especially it's an indie movie. Definitely support it. So definitely buy a Blu-ray, or if you can, definitely watch it in theaters. Goodbye.